All the animals are fed this morning. Let's do an update on the magical garden, the volunteer so-called garden, volunteer plants that are growing from last year, and the chicken coop garden. So while I am out here, we would start off first with the volunteer pumpkin plant, and a secondary volunteer pumpkin plant. Then we will go inside. We will go inside and you two ladies behave. You two ladies behave. Are you considered ladies or just still adolescents? I'm getting the gate open. So let's check now. Ouch, I was closing the gate. This is the rosemary. So I'll show you, these are sweet potatoes. I was wrong the other day when I saw a leaf and I was like, yay, the sweet potato slips are starting to grow, but it wasn't. It was when Lee weed eating and just a little bitty tiny piece of the leaf flew in there, and so I was wrong. Nothing's growing yet. Butternut squash. Butternut squash. Look, I'm gonna show you. See, he's trying to get to that rosemary, but she can't. Those two still fighting. Look, trying her damnedest to figure out how to get to it. So that just tells me I need to turn it just a slight bit more, just like that. Let's see, she's gonna try again. Trying her dangness to get to it. Look. Let's see if she tries again. Still checking it out. Pecking on my foot. Hi. Checking me out. That one can get its head in there. Okay, so again, butternut squash, microgreens. I don't know how tall these have to get before I start cutting pieces off. That one's eaten out of the buffet. And then, check this out. This is the spaghetti squash. No, it isn't. Yeah, it is. This is the spaghetti squash. It's already up here at the leaves. I'm gonna have to see what else I need to do. Damn it. Then you've got the yellow squash. This one was planted last. And then we've got the zucchini. It's already up here. Now if they get up here, they can pick on that. And then the microgreens, the top 2 layers. And then the thyme. And the oregano. Let's see how you can see it better. Okay, then we move on. Okay, so this is the hot pepper serranos, which is starting to grow. When I replanted more hot pepper serranos because I didn't know if there was still any in here or not. So I'm going to reposition that kind of like that. Protect them. This next one was originally sage. Now it's jalapenos. Nothing happening yet. Looks like it needs to be watered today. This was the lavender first, and then bell pepper when I redid it. Nothing happening yet. These need to be watered. I'll do that when I get off the phone. He's over there whining because Merlin is walking the fence line. He's over there crying because his buddy can't get to him. And then the dill was the second thing I put in here. Oops, let me get off Zoom. This was originally sage, and then I planted dill. And nothing really growing yet. So before I go to the magical garden, let me water these, because there's no rain in the forecast, I don't think, for a while yet. Merlin, he was eating him some breakfast. I went inside to get him some water. And he stopped eating. Come on, Merlin, come on. Here's you some water. Come here. Come here. Here's you some water. Here you go. Here's you some water. Here you go. Here's you some water. Here you go, right here. Look. Here's you some water. You don't need no water? You need some more? Reason I feed him separate is because the other strays that I showed you in a separate video, that we've got a dish underneath the cargo trailer. It's because the other strays are fixed. Those are the ones that belong to next door when they moved out, and they just kept breeding and breeding and breeding the cats that was born over there, so we trapped them all and had them fixed. Merlin is not fixed because we don't know who he belongs to, and as friendly as he is and housebroken, he belongs to somebody, so he won't be getting fixed because he's not ours. The other ones, I know they were being neglected and just kept breeding, so they got fixed. But anyway, back to the reason I feed him separate is because since he's not fixed, there's a couple of gray male cats around here, and I keep chasing them off. Those are the ones that's fighting with Merlin. And this morning I saw the gray cat hanging around front, and Merlin was way across the street, and he was scared to come over here with that cat here, so I had to run the other cat off. so Merlin could come and eat. So I feed him separate so he's not eating and get attacked by the other cats. Did you have enough? Did you have enough? Did you have enough? And so he eats in here in the magical garden area. Okay, so let's see. Let me show you the volunteer sunflowers that Kodiak planted, and I'll show you, if I could do this, how big they are. Oh, I gotta turn it around. Hold on. Okay, so here I am. Look how tall they are. You see that? They are tall. The sun is right in my eyes. So let's flip you back around. So yeah, that's how tall they are. One of them, this piece here, I cut out because bugs got to it, to the inside of it. So I didn't even know bugs was in it. And look at that, how tall they are. So I cut it out. But let's see how oh, and there's more sunflower seeds growing. Not sunflower seeds, but sunflowers growing here that Kodiak did. There was more of them, but Lee cut them down because he couldn't get around them. Because of course they attract bees to pollinate, and Lee didn't want to get stung. So let's take, okay, so let's take these out. I don't know, I can probably keep these off now. Look, I did this so that so that the birds, well, I just bent the crap out of that one. Couldn't get to them. So they could start growing. Look at that. This is the garlic that I planted. So they're growing good. Now I watered yesterday. I'll need to water again today. My sister said they gotta have, all the plants need a lot of water, and because they're in containers. So I'll water them again today. But that's the garlic. And this is the Roma tomatoes just coming up. And hopefully you can see them. Let me kind of get in the shade there. There, now you can see them. Those are the Roma tomatoes. Beefsteak tomatoes coming up. And we've got some more beefsteak tomatoes. Remember, I planted these from seeds. These are the sweet potatoes that's not doing anything. And let me pull out these mushrooms. Y'all tell me if I should leave the mushrooms in them or take them out. I don't know if they take nutrition from them or they give nutrition. But anyway, the sweet potatoes, the California Wonder, is not growing yet. Then we've got the lettuce that came up that I had planted last year. Then we've got some more of the same kind of lettuce that is not coming up yet. Now, yesterday I could have sworn they were coming up, so I think I need to put those cages over them. Matter of fact, I'll do that when I get off the phone because I think the birds are eating the little seedlings. Lettuce, Paris Island, they're starting to come up. I don't know if you can see. Let me get them in the shade. Then we've got the peppermint. I think it's peppermint, could be spearmint, and both of them coming up from last year. Then we've got the dill that's coming up. Then we've got a little bug on that leaf. Get off, bug. The cilantro, it's coming up. The basil is all coming up. And the parsley is not coming up, and it's looking really dry, even though I watered yesterday. So I'll get busy, water them again today. I'm gonna put the cages over the top of them. So nothing else is growing. This is just all seeds that grew just from the trees. As you can see, I got lots of soil still. So when I need to start replanting, I got plenty. I just need to pull all those out, just that, and chunk them out of all of them. Alrighty then, let me get to watering. Okay, so I put the wire cages on top of those. Try to keep the birds out because the birds are eating the seedlings, I believe. And these, I'm gonna take them to the chicken garden and put them on top where the leaves are starting to come out of the top. I walk over here and he's on guard on the back side. Comes the other one because I came over here. So I'm gonna put these on top of some of those. So I didn't put anything on this one because it's not growing yet. So I just did it like this to kind of keep them off of it. And put that one over there on that side because this is sturdier and they'll try to stand up on it to get to those. So those are just to kind of keep them off of it. And they can't get to this other side over here, so I'll put this like this on this side. Of course, I showed you earlier, I just moved this over to that corner so that the wire is on the back side also, so they cannot get to it. Now, they can stick their head in through here and get to these. So I may just turn that slightly, like that. Yeah, I think that's better. It'd be harder for them to get to the other side. Who scared you? Kodiak, what's your daddy up to? Boy, you can tell he's all brown now where he's been laying over there in that mud. It'll be dried up today, though. He's gonna lay there where it's wet and shady. It's real shady on the other side, too. Now remember, his entire whole side and back side is shaded from all those trees. His back side right now there and underneath is shaded.